Hi, PerspectaWeather.com. Meteorologist Paul Dorian here on Monday, June 11th. Another weekend here in the I-95 corridor region with some rainfall. There was soaking rain in the Philadelphia metro region late yesterday, last night, into the early part of the morning hours here. It is starting to clear now from north to south across the Mid-Atlantic region. Already some sunshine breaking out in New York City. However, in the D.C. metro region, it'll remain cloudy with occasional showers for the next several hours. It'll certainly be cooler than normal for this time of the year in the I-95 corridor region. High temperatures at or below 70 in many places from D.C. to Philadelphia to New York City. High temperatures average around 80 degrees this time of the year in Philadelphia metro region, for example. A little bit above that in D.C., a little bit below that in the New York City metro region. So high pressure will fill in, will build southward tonight, and tomorrow promises to be quite a nice day from D.C. to New York City. But by Wednesday, another cold frontal system brings us a chance for some showers and thunderstorms. Following that, it looks like much of the second half of the work week will be seasonably warm for this time of the year. High temperatures in the 80 to 85 degree range, it looks like, for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Before we get to the local weather situation, let's take a quick look at the sea surface temperature anomalies around the world here. A couple interesting things going on that we'll monitor over the next several weeks. First of all, this is the equator right here, this line right here. And one thing we're watching is the potential development of El Nino conditions. Notice now some warmer than normal conditions are starting to show up right here along the equator. This is the west coast of South America. We've had some cooler than normal conditions for the past several months, and still just south of the equator there are some blues showing up. That's cooler than normal sea surface temperatures for this time of the year. But again, all models indicate that El Nino will start to form over the next couple of months with warmer than normal conditions, probably expanding. This yellow area right here along the equator will probably expand over the next several weeks, and certainly by later this summer it looks like we'll have at least a weak El Nino setting up in the equatorial part of the Pacific Ocean. Meanwhile, off the west coast of Africa, and here's the west coast of Africa right here, we have some very chilly waters for this time of the year. This is quite an interesting pattern here that will tend to inhibit the formation of tropical storms in the Atlantic basin, or if they do form, it'll reduce the chances for some explosive development. However, notice closer to home here in the western Atlantic, the Gulf of Mexico, there's some yellow showing up here, warmer than normal conditions. Certainly, that raises the possibility of some tropical activity forming not off the west coast of Africa, but closer to home, and possibly impacting the southern or eastern part of the nation. There are even some signs that by the weekend or the early part of next week, there could be a tropical system to monitor in the southwestern part of the Gulf of Mexico. We'll, of course, monitor that possibility over the next several days. Well, in terms of rainfall for the Mid-Atlantic region over the next several hours, notice this band of showers dropping slowly south and east. Again, sunshine is breaking out right now across New York City, mostly cloudy across southeastern Pennsylvania, but for the most part, the rain is over. There is some light rain right now across the D.C. metro region, and this, even though this will tend to weaken over the next couple of hours, certainly can be occasional showers in the D.C. metro region over the next few hours. Eventually, this all falls apart as it drops to the south and east. We should all be in the clear in terms of rainfall by late today and overnight tonight. And again, Tuesday promises to be quite a nice day in D.C., Philadelphia, and New York City, with plenty of sunshine and a little bit cooler than normal for this time of the year. Well, let's walk through the surface maps from the 6Z GFS model run, and here we go. This green area with embedded yellow areas representing rainfall early this morning. This is Monday morning, and we'll see how that just drives to the south and east here by early afternoon, generally south of the Mason-Dixon line, and then by later in the afternoon south of the D.C. metro region. Again, it looks like the rain is pretty much over in Philadelphia metro region. Still a few hours to go in the D.C. metro region, but some sunshine already breaking out in the New York City metro region. And watch here, by later tonight we have high pressure over northeastern part of the country. And I mentioned last week, anytime high pressure sits to our north this time of the year, at least for those couple of days while it's located to the north generally have pleasant temperatures, and indeed we have cool conditions today starting off the new work week, and tomorrow, despite some sunshine, plenty of sunshine, will hold at below normal levels. High temperature around 80 or 81 in Philly right now. We'll probably be in the mid-70s for highs in the Philadelphia metro region on the day Tuesday, despite plenty of sunshine. Let's keep moving forward here. These maps in 6-hour increments from tropicaltidbits.com. That high pressure tends to move off the coast by later tomorrow night. That'll open the door for some warmer conditions. The backside of the high with southwesterly flow of air, more humidity as well noticeable by Wednesday. And here we go, by Wednesday morning, another frontal system crossing the Ohio Valley, a cold front, and that'll push into the I-95 corridor region during the day on Wednesday. We'll turn warmer ahead of it, at least 80 degrees for highs on Wednesday, and it'll return the chance for showers and thunderstorms in the D.C., Philadelphia, New York City corridor. That then passes through here by late Wednesday night time frame, and by the time Thursday and Friday roll around, it looks like we'll have the return of sunshine and seasonably warm temperatures on both of those days. Thursday and Friday at least 80 degrees, maybe even the low 80s, but again, plenty of sunshine returns following the midweek frontal passage for Thursday and Friday. Well, that's it for now. For PerspectaWeather.com, I'm meteorologist Paul Dorian.